Coming soon to own on
YouTube and
DVD.
Twitch. What getting burnt alive feels like. Now, obviously, we all wanted to know what being burned alive actually feels like, because we all had that moment in life where we either touched the stove, hot iron, flat iron, we touched some hot shit and it burned our skin, and that shit, it hurt. So let's get straight into it. Never this pussy ass
Picture
talking shit.
this. You're hungry. It's 11 p.m. You've got leftover pizza in the fridge, and you're too lazy to microwave it because oven pizza hits different. So you preheat the oven to
This is
425,
Erica.
toss the pizza
What do you know
in,
about that,
set a
Erica?
timer on your phone for 10 minutes. Easy. You sit down on the couch, start scrolling TikTok. One video turns into 5, 5 turns into 20. You're deep in the algorithm now. Your timer goes off. You swipe it away without looking. Just one more video. Famous last words. In the oven, your
Well, you must not be hungry enough, bro. If I was really hungry while making that pizza, nigga, I'd be looking at the oven every other TikTok.
pizza's now charcoal. The grease that dripped off is smoking. Then it ignites. Grease fires are fast. Really fast.
Quick answer. How you supposed to put out a grease fire? To any nigga that just said water, you're dead.
Within seconds, flames are licking out of the oven door seams. You smell it. Burning. You look up. Your kitchen is filled with smoke. And like an idiot, you open the oven door. Oxygen hits
Giving it more air.
the fire. It explodes outward, right into your face. And now you're on fire, and so is your kitchen. Oh, hey there. Quick pop quiz. What kills you first in a house fire?
Smoke. The smoke more likely. The smoke getting in your lungs and all that carbon was more likely to kill you before the fire does.
A. The flames. B. The smoke. C. The heat. D. Realizing you burned your pizza.
Is it B, the smoke, but he probably gonna joke around and say D. We
If
locked
you
in.
picked B, the smoke,
I
you're
told
correct.
you. But we
Most
overly
people
locked
never
in.
actually burn to death. They suffocate first. And honestly, that's the lucky version. Fire
Very lucky version. Imagine getting burnt alive with a respirator on. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. And then that shit like melt to your skin. Oh,
is one of
no.
humanity's greatest discoveries. Gave us civilization, warmth, cooked food,
Shout out
TikTok,
fire.
because we had the free time to invent smartphones. But also one of the absolute worst ways to die. Let's find out why. All right, so you just opened the oven door and created a fireball. Congrats. Let's break down what happens in the next 30 seconds. Grease fires don't mess around. The flames hit that dish towel you left on the counter. It catches instantly. Then the wooden cabinets. Your curtains if you've got a window near.
But it's like a lot of the wooden appliances in your house, they're laced and coated with shit that like so the fire wouldn't burn it if it spread it like that. Like you would have to like spray grease on the cabinet or some shit. Well, not all shit counters and shit are like that, but I do know like some of the like counters and cabinets, wooden cabinets, like have I forgot what it was called, but it has like some type of shit in it.
Nearby. You stumble
So it'd
back.
be less
Your
flammable, but it's
face
still
feels like you just
flammable.
opened a pizza oven because you literally did. Your eyebrows, gone, singed off. Your
Even
hands
on
have
eyebrows.
first-degree burns from the heat blast. Your instinct is to throw water on it. Do not do this. Water on a grease fire makes it explode.
I told you. To any nigga who said they was gonna throw water on a grease fire, yeah, y'all fucked yourselves.
The water vaporizes instantly, carrying burning grease droplets everywhere. You just made it 10 times worse. There's a fire extinguisher under your sink. You bought it 2 years ago.
Nigga, ain't no fire extinguisher under my sink. And then there's one at the bottom of like a closet in a random room in my house.
You've never checked if it works. Spoiler, it's expired. You pull the pin,
That
pull the
shit
trigger,
don't work.
nothing. It's a paperweight now. The fires hit the ceiling. Kitchen fires spread at about 10 feet per minute in modern homes. Your kitchen's maybe 12 feet across. You've got maybe a minute before the whole room is engulfed. Quick fact, in the 1950s, you'd have had about 15 minutes to escape a house fire. Today,
Damn.
3 minutes.
Hold on, that kind of backwards, ain't it? How the fuck how do we get more involved in the fires could burn us faster?
Because everything in your house is made of petroleum byproducts that burn like they're designed to kill you. Your smoke detector goes off. Finally, you're already in a room full of fire. Thanks for nothing, buddy. 1 minute in. the smoke's the real killer now. House fire smoke isn't just dark air. It's carbon monoxide, hydrogen cyanide, formaldehyde, and about 50 other chemicals that your
The carbon monoxide and that formaldehyde,
lungs treat
that
like
shit gonna
poison
fuck you
because
up.
they are. Carbon monoxide binds to your blood cells 200 times better than oxygen.
Oh
So your blood
shit.
stops carrying oxygen and starts carrying poison. Your brain needs oxygen, it's not getting it. You're coughing so hard you can't breathe. Your eyes are burning. You can't see the exit. The smoke's so thick it's like being underwater in ink. You try to remember where the door is, but smoke does something weird to your brain. You get disoriented, confused. People die 3 feet from exits because they couldn't think straight.
3 feet? Oh, that's fucked up.
And then your shirt catches fire. You panic, start slapping at it, fanning the flames, making it worse. You
Nigga about to say we learned this in fucking pre-K. Stop, drop, and roll.
know you're supposed to stop, drop, and roll, but you're not thinking clearly. You're running, and running feeds the fire oxygen. You're a human torch now. Your skin's blistering, little bubbles of fluid forming everywhere the fire's touching. This is second-degree burn territory. The nerve endings are still intact, and they are screaming. You've burned yourself on a stove before.
Told y'all.
Hurts like hell, right? Now imagine that pain, but it's your entire torso, and it doesn't stop when you pull away. Because you can't pull away. The fire's
Ooh.
on you. And all of this, the fire, the panic, the burns, is happening because you wanted to reheat pizza. Let that sink in. Meanwhile, that pizza?
Nah, this happened because you're so addicted to TikTok, you couldn't pay attention to your fucking food at hand.
Unrecognizable. Just carbon. At least it's done, I guess. 2 minutes in, parts of you are hitting third-degree burns now. Third-degree burns
shit.
go all the way through your skin. Epidermis, dermis, into the fat underneath. Everything's destroyed. And here's where it gets weird. Those parts, they stop hurting. Not because it's getting better, because the nerves are dead, melted, gone.
Oh shit.
No nerves means no pain signals. Congratulations, you have superpowers now. So you've got second-degree burns that hurt like hell, and third-degree burns right next to them that feel like nothing.
I say some dumb shit, but I'm probably still gonna say it. Would the parts around the burnt nerves still feel like searing pain? So like technically like this wouldn't be painless, or would this be completely painless? Like if I burned my forearm and my nerves here burnt here, would I feel it like in my bicep, or would I feel it on the back part of my forearm? Nah, that's what I'm trying to ask.
Your brain can't process it. It's agony and numbness at the same time. Your skin doesn't look like skin anymore. It looks like charred meat. Because that's what it is. You're being cooked. Literally. Your subcutaneous fat, the layer under your skin, is rendering like bacon grease, dripping, feeding the
Bacon.
fire. The smell is unbearable. Burning hair, burning flesh, burning fat. And you know what the worst part is? That smell is you, but you're not thinking about that
Hold on a bit. You just saw I smell nasty.
anymore. Because the smoke's won. You've been breathing toxic fumes for 2 minutes straight. Your blood oxygen is at 60%. Your brain's shutting down. You're getting dizzy, lightheaded. The pain's starting to fade. Not because the burning stopped, because your brain's running out of oxygen. And then you collapse. 2.5 minutes from I want pizza to unconscious and on fire. Your plans for tomorrow? Cancelled. That date you were nervous about? Not happening. The promotion you were working toward? Someone else gets it. All of it, gone.
Insane.
Over reheated Domino's pizza. Minute 3, you're
Hold the fuck on. I thought we was making like some DiGiorno, some stove, some frozen box pizza, throwing in the oven. Why the fuck are you reheating pizza in the oven? I don't know. Man, if you don't throw that shit in the microwave, that's what you get for being performative. You throwing a Domino's pizza in the oven, like that shit
unconscious.
supposed to be
And
five
honestly, that's
stars.
a mercy.
I mean,
Because what
Domino's cool and all. Throwing that bitch in the oven to reheat it, kind of performative. I'm just keeping the buck.
happens next, you don't feel. The fire keeps going. It doesn't stop just because you're not awake. 4th degree burns now. Past skin, past fat, into muscle.
Oh
Your
shit.
muscles cook, contract. Your arms and legs curl up into what's called the pugilistic pose. Looks like a boxer's stance. It's just your muscles tightening from the heat. Your bones start to char, turn black. At high enough heat, they'll crack, splinter. A crematorium runs at 1,400 to 1,800 degrees for 2 to 3 hours to reduce a body to ash. Your kitchen fire's hitting maybe 1,000 degrees. You're not being fully cremated, but you're getting there. Firefighters arrive. Neighbors called 911. They break down your door, spray water, foam, start putting it out. They find you, or what's left of you. Spray water,
See, this nigga just said spraying water fuck it up more.
foam,
They
start
correct
putting it out.
himself.
They find you, or what's left of you. No pulse, obviously. You've been dead for a couple minutes now. Smoke inhalation, thermal trauma, cardiac arrest. Take your pick. And your phone? Still on the couch. Still playing TikTok videos. Battery at 47%. Completely untouched by the fire.
All right, the percentage was kind of random, but yeah,
Quick reality check. Cooking is the #1 cause of house fires in the US. About 49% of all
makes
house
sense.
fires start in the kitchen. Most
Makes
of them,
sense.
unattended cooking. Someone
But it's like it's very, 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 very rare for an oven fire to like be the cause of a kitchen fire. Usually, it's a stovetop fire like this because of usually because it's like you're mixing shit you're not supposed to mix at the same time, or like if you have a gas stove, sometimes that shit gets puff up. So when you, especially when you got alcohol near it, or you know, just shit like that.
puts something on the stove or in the oven, walks away, gets distracted. Phone, TV, conversation. Doesn't matter. You take your eyes off it for 5 minutes, and now your house is on fire. Grease fires are the worst. Oil ignites at about 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Your stovetop can hit that in minutes. And once it ignites, it's
See, like 600 degrees, that's like cooking. I wouldn't say on max heat, but that's cooking on some hot heat. Like that's damn near max heat.
spreads fast. And people's first instinct throw water on it makes it explode. Every time.
You're supposed to throw baking soda on it if you don't have a fire extinguisher. I think it's either baking soda or flour. You're supposed to just submerge it.
The correct response: turn off the heat, cover it with a lid to cut off oxygen,
And
or
this too.
use a fire extinguisher rated for grease fires. Not water, never water. But you didn't do that. You panicked. And now you're dead. All right, here's how to not burn to death in your kitchen. First, never leave cooking unattended. Ever. If you're cooking, you're in the kitchen. Not on the couch.
Yeah, I don't know why in the first place he sat on the couch if the shit was only 10 minutes. If it was 10 minutes, you could have stood beside the thing on your TikTok.
Not in another room, just in the kitchen. Second, keep a fire extinguisher in the kitchen. Check it yearly. ABC rated extinguisher. Handles grease, electrical, and regular fires. Mount it near the
Fair.
exit so you can grab it on your way out if needed. Third,
I'm
if
not
a
mounting
pan
that shit
catches
on my
fire,
wall.
cover it with a lid. Turn off the heat. Cutting off oxygen smothers the fire. Don't move the pan, don't add water. Just cover and wait.
Fair.
Fourth, if the fire's bigger than the pan, get out. Don't try to be a hero. You're not a firefighter. Leave. Close the door behind you to contain it. Call 911 from outside. Fifth,
Fuck that, nigga. I'm saving my house. I mean, y'all listen to him, but step 4, I'm saving my house.
if your clothes catch fire, stop, drop, roll. Don't run, drop to the ground. Cover your face, roll back and forth to smother flames. 6, crawl
under the
under
smoke.
smoke.
Right. This like elementary shit. Like y'all, I never learned. I guess when you're in a situation, you panic and forget things.
Smoke. Smoke rises. Air near the floor is clearer. Get low and get out. And for the love of God, don't get distracted while cooking. Your TikTok feed will still be there after your pizza's done. So there you have
Nah,
it.
for real.
Burned alive. Over pizza. A tragedy in 3 minutes. Fire
Over dominoes too. This shit's insane.
doesn't care how hungry you were. Doesn't care that you were just distracted for a minute. Doesn't negotiate. 49% of house fires start in kitchens. Most are preventable. Stay in the room while cooking. Have a working fire extinguisher.
Over 170,000 fires each year, leading to hundreds of deaths, including thousands of injuries. and over 1 billion in property damage.
Don't throw water
Yeah.
on grease
Damn.
fires. You know, basic stuff. But people die every year because they forget the basics. Like and subscribe if you like this morbid, disturbing, traumatic video. I think I'll soon have
You heard him. You know, with that being said, that was what it feels like to get burned alive. I still have some questions about like your nerve getting burnt off. Like it's kind of like the same question of if you cut your leg, would you still feel the pain? But hey, if you're sit, I still wonder like if one part of your body gets its nerves burned off, would you still feel it in the surrounding areas of the parts? But you know, that being said, I'll see y'all boys later though.
Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it's still changing.